All right, first war of the season. Let's get into it. Path 9, shocker, I know. First defender is going to be OG Black Panther, nothing special. Then we have Misty Knight, nothing too crazy there, just sometimes she can evade and go unblockable. Jabari Panther. And then in the middle section, leading to section 2, you have Mole Man and Korg. I did not plan on taking both of these, but I was playing pretty good, so I said, why not? And then there's a Mangog leading to section 2, or for my path. I was not quick enough to get him. One of our other players got to him before me. Terex, that was probably the sloppiest fight that I had, and the only one that I knew was going to be annoying. Doom, this one went well. And then I didn't take that Magneto boss, or mini boss. I didn't get to him in time, so my teammate got to him before me. And then Boss Island, I did take 3 of those, which we'll see in a minute. So moving on to Black Panther, this is super easy, super simple. Just trying to plow through him. No boosts, no items. The only item I used this entire war is an advanced power boost, and that's because on Boss Island, the node that Nimrod's on, you gain no power unless they're suffering from a damaging debuff. So I had to use that power boost so I could put a degen on him with my special 1 Kingpin. Misty Knight here. Can't use Kingpin. I mean, I can use Kingpin, but the buff, each debuff you have reduces your defensive ability accuracy by 10%, so he wouldn't shrug the debuffs as quick as he would on a normal path. So here I'm just playing as normal, messed that special up, but it's alright. So playing this safe, just doing my simple phase 1-2, trying to get the special 2 to end the fight. There's a special 1, playing safe, boom, game over. Alright, moving on to Jabari Panther. I was going to use Ghost here, but I figured I'd save her just in case because I needed her health for Mole Man. So I just brought Kingpin in. And I think this war, Kingpin killed 7 defenders, so he did extremely well. So trying not to parry, just trying to bait out her heavy attacks. Move in, hit the special 1, decrease ability accuracy a little bit. Dex that special 1. Special 1's pretty simple to dex, but it can hurt if it catches you. So she's down. The Mole Man fight was not as clean as I thought it would be. I did fight a little sloppy, but I got the job done. It's not a hard node at all, especially for Ghost. The safe way to fight him for me is to just bait the heavy attacks. But he wasn't charging my phase like most champs do, so it was kind of a pain. I do get back into the corner, but he doesn't get me. I'm just trying to phase, trying to get special 2. I did miss a special 2, and I think it hits into his block. One of my hits into his block, and it kind of scared me a little bit. So that's all I'm doing, just phasing 1-2, playing it safe, baiting out the heavies. Yep, right there. I'm surprised he did not attack immediately after that too. So, and he threw a full 10-piece combo without even throwing a heavy attack. So they're definitely playing a little aggressive. And you'll see on the Penny Parker boss, she was not making it easy for me because typically she plays defensive, but she was not being defensive. I did not fast forward this fight because I thought it was a pretty good fight, and I took 0 damage. I end this fight with 100% health. Kingpin just annihilates Korg here, and because he shrugs the debuffs, I believe it's 100% with the hood synergy. Those traps, as soon as a trap hits you, it just shrugs them off because it's technically a debuff. So you don't see the traps hit me in this fight because I kept attacking him and keeping that timer down, but all I'm doing is I'm trying not to dex him so I don't trigger his abilities and he doesn't go unblockable or unstoppable. So I'm trying to just push him to 2 bars of power because he has 60% combat rate, and just keep using the special 1 so that it's lesser chance for his rock hard thorns to activate. So that special 2 he threw was super easy. It was easy to bait out, but I believe that's the last one he throws. It was kind of annoying me a little bit, but I'm just trying to keep the degen on him, let his life go down. I'm trying to buy a little bit of time so I heal all the way to 100%. And he starts kind of going down in health with the degens. I'm backing up, buying time, hit the special 1. And now I'm just going to wait and just let the degen take care of him. Boom. Yeah, I screenshot that one just for laughs. So this fight went really sloppy. It's kind of mad, but it's all good. Terrax, he does have limber. That's really the only thing that makes it a pain is, you know, every time you stun him, the stun length is reduced by, I believe it's 10%. So Terrax is kind of a champ that to beat him easily, you kind of want to stun him to buy time, but this is going to be all about trying to either intercept or, you know, bait out the heavies like that. But for some reason, I just could not intercept him here. So it still went pretty good. I did take more damage than I wanted to. I don't like using potions. Revives are fine, but potions are way too expensive. And I try to maintain as much health as I can. And so right now it's a race to Boss Island because my teammate's trying to get more kills than me, so I'm using all my boosts. Alright, Dr. Doom. The only tricky thing here is you have to watch that shock. You'll see, because it's hazard shift, shock, and bleed. And you can see when you get that the shock debuff and he doesn't shrug it, you kind of want to just back off a little bit because Doom will stun you. And then it's all about Dex and the special ones. I think that's the only special one I messed up on. It's not too hard, but it does help a lot to not get hit by that. So I'm just pushing him to 1 bar. I'm trying to keep the degens on him to lower his ability accuracy. And that's all I'm doing this whole fight. And you'll see towards the end, I try to buy as much time as I can to heal back because his Kingpin's debuffs with willpower, you're healing, I think it's 98 health every like second or something. But you'll see towards the end, I just kind of, he's down like 3% and I'm just trying to heal as much as I can. Right about here, I think, is when I'm trying to just back off and get as much health back as I can. Yep. You can see I'm getting 90, I think it's 98 health, yeah. Just healing, I'm healing, because I did need him for Nimrod and Penny Parker, so. Pushing forward, I'm going to keep using my boost so I can get more kills than my buddy. There I am passing him. Everybody say bye. Juan, I hate you. Just kidding, you're my buddy. Alright, hulking on Safeguard. Such a fun fight with Hood. Hood just completely melts him down. And him and Gore on this node are extremely fun for Hood. So my strategy is just to keep 2 bars of power. That's not a special power boost. That's the power I'm gaining from willpower. So I'm just hitting the special 2s, trying to stay invisible as much as I can. Trying to build up the hex charges. I do go invisible and forget that he had a bar of power, and he ended up hitting me into my block, and I was like, crap, he can gain the pierce charges, or pierce buffs. So right there I noticed he was hitting my blocks. I tried to back off, but I ended up getting hit. And then right here, I was holding block, and instead of him running into me, he ended up hitting the special, but he's done 107,000 damage heavy attack. And this is where I use my special boost. So 1 bar of power, hit the special, so he's suffering from a damaging debuff, and then you'll see I start gaining power. So that's my plan for this whole fight. I try to get him the special 2, because special 2 is way easier to dex, but he just keeps no special 1s. So that's what I do this whole fight. So when you dex Nimrod special 1, you kind of want to dex as soon as his foot hits the ground. That's like the perfect time. Moving on to Penny Parker, as some of you might know, the best way to fight her is to try to bait her into her block. So, you know, as soon as you dex back, pay attention to when she dexes back to block, and you want to strike into her block to run her shield down. That way you don't have to worry about being auto-blocked. But she ends up playing like a little more aggressive than normal, so it was kind of hard to get that shield down. You will see she auto-blocks me a couple times, and I'm just trying to keep special 1 on her to, you know, like lower the ability accuracy. And it was a little bit nerve-wracking fight, but it wasn't bad. I had a lot of health, so I was feeling good. But pretty much that's it, man. If you fight Penny, and just make sure you at least get 1 strike on her, so that degen up there is on her and not on you. But kind of hard with the auto block, so that's the strategy, man. Eliminate the shield, and it's game over. But first war of the season, I honestly thought I did pretty good, and I hope some of these fights kind of show you guys strategies and counters, and hope y'all have a good season. Thanks.